Hello everyone. Aniket, yeah, you.
Good evening, everyone. We are almost at the end of the HackOdisha Hackathon Season 1. We have almost got more than 70 project submission. We had with us more than 1,000 participants participating and building awesome projects. Now we are in the situation where participants will share what they have built over this weekend, and we can see, we can listen to their experience, we can know the thoughts they were running behind when they're building it. Now, Sai, if you want to add something, you can go for it.
No, this has been a great experience overall, and I'm just excited to see what everyone has built over this weekend.
Same like that. And moreover, I want to know like what they were thinking while building. So let's see, let's meet them. Until then, guys, like how we are here, we can see Shreya is excited. Shantanu, oh, nice. Okay, hi Jyotish, how are you going, man? Okay, so we have Padmashri with us. Padmashri, how are you?
Fine, sir.
Awesome. We can start presenting our idea. If you want to, you can switch on your camera. Rest, we can start now.
Okay, sir. Sir, actually, my webcam, there are some issues in that. Sorry. So my idea was that we will, that me and my friend were making a web app to manage multiple schools, like your school as well as my school, in the same web app. Okay. So, like there you can manage all the things. Like you can make announcements, and then the students will get a mail related to that your school has made an announcement like that. As well as we even added Discord integration with that for webhooks. So and please wait. And we even had the idea of keeping, sorry, we even had the idea of having classes in that. I mean, like you can share the Google Meet or Zoom link in that, and if the child clicks on the link, it will be added to the attendance. And we were going to add much more, but we didn't have the time, so we could not even integrate it with the front end. And the main thing was that the security. So everything had its own hash code. Like you made an announcement, that announcement has an hash code of 100 characters. Okay, which can change anytime, and you can use that hash code to delete your announcement. Actually, that will be done by front end, so you can't see that. So you can delete that, and not we have not added the edit option in that. So, and we were going to add much more, but because of the time frame, we could not. I completed the backend, but my team could not complete the front end. So,
Awesome stuff, Padmashri. Like something we need that to connect everyone out there, every student community, so that we can reach out and we can enjoy more. So
So I guess
something more
that
you want
was
to add?
what was needed.
Yeah, for so long, like connecting other colleges and students. It's awesome, Padmashri. Awesome.
and we were even going
Hi.
to add a
Yeah.
community section in that,
Oh,
so that you can chat with your friends, etc.
absolutely. That is something we need. Awesome. Hi, Aditya. Hi, Sai. Yeah, Dipanshu. I guess there must be a bit lag, but I guess it can be fixed. Yeah, sure. It's undoubtedly it's a great idea. Oh, cool. So, how about we bring on our next hacker out here?
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Awesome, Padmashri. Cool. It was a nice meeting you.
You are backstage. Yeah.
So
Hello.
do we have the next one?
So,
Yes, yeah.
hi,
Great.
Kushagra.
Thank you.
Hi. What's up?
Hi.
Hi. We are good. So we created a medicine finding app. We researched about it, and there was no good way to find the medicines you need for yourself on time. Like there is
From the local
from the
customer
local
chemist.
medical stores around you. So we are trying to create an app where you can find the stock available near you, and you can get them delivered as soon as possible through a web app. So as backend we used Firebase, and in front end we used npm Node and like uh, HTML, CSS, and JavaScript, like basics. So I will maybe present my screen and show something to you. Like okay,
Share screen.
here
That will be
is
great. That will be good. Awesome.
Yeah.
yeah. Okay, so this is it visible? Showing.
No, no.
Yeah. We have developed a solution for finding. So this is basically like, yeah, I will just forward it. Okay, so this is the basic like app idea. We were unable to complete the full app, but it was like we created a using Firebase. We created a Firebase
Data.
Google authentication auth where you can sign up on our app, and the backend for that is on Firebase. And this is the like basic
Home
structure of
page
our
of the.
website. And here you can order stuff, and the data is being fetched from the backend using like Firebase API calls. This is the backend part. You can see all
Who
the
all have
users
logged
who
in.
all have logged in the auth part. And we have used no query database, that is no SQL in Firebase backend, and that is here. Like these are the tables we have created for the one is users table, one is like what products are available, and all those. This is all the backend part we have created. And front end was we were unable to complete the front end, but yeah, so that's our project like. So yeah.
That's awesome. That's
That
pretty
is
awesome.
pretty good.
Like,
I loved it. Like
yeah,
it
like,
had a lot of integral.
like at
Yeah.
least in this COVID, we need medicines, and like the delay
Yeah,
and
Yeah.
everything.
exactly.
Pretty sucks.
And then there are several conditions like we don't know where to find the medicine in our locality. Like
Locality.
there are several apps you can order, like netmeds and all. You can order, but they will deliver after 1 2 days. But we will get the data of the local chemist and all. Then that would be very beneficial because we can go then just buy within 2 hours or 3 hours. We will have the stock
It like
update.
decreases the whole time it takes to
Yeah,
get the
Yeah,
yeah,
the
yeah.
medicine from
time
one
That's
place.
that's our main
basically.
idea.
That's the main idea. Getting the medicines as soon as possible
As soon as
because they are
possible.
something that you need in emergency medicines in today's time.
Yeah,
So
That is
that's
a
our
great
whole
idea.
idea.
Actually.
yeah,
So you guys are near a hostel. Like,
yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
In
we
the
are in
hostel.
hostel only.
damn, that's crazy. That's awesome.
That's something we lack.
Yeah,
So
cool.
lucky people.
So yeah, I guess we can have a next hacker if you have nothing else to share. Like, cool. Hi, Ankur.
Hello,
Hello, Uncle.
sir.
Hi.
I'm audible, sir. Am I audible, sir?
Yeah, we can
Yes,
hear
you're
you.
audible.
So, sir, basic idea was to manage events. सर आजकल इवेंट्स हो रहे हैं तो सर इवेंट्स को ऑनलाइन लेके जाने के लिए हमने एक बेसिकली एक वेबसाइट बनाई है तो मैं प्रेजेंट कर दूं सर.
Sure.
सर दिस इज आवर कोड. हमने बेसिकली फ्रंट एंड में तो रिएक्ट यूज़ किया है और बैक एंड में नोड.जेएस और वो मोंगोडीबी यूज़ किया है. तो मैं आपको ये वेबसाइट दिखा देता हूँ सर.
Sure.
तो सर ये हमारी वेबसाइट है. बेसिकली यहाँ पे साइन इन वगैरह के ऑप्शन आते हैं. यहाँ पे लॉग इन कर सकते हो आप साइन अप कर सकते हो सर. और मेन सर कोई होस्ट करना है किसी को इवेंट होस्ट करना है तो सर एक्चुअली कुछ प्रॉब्लम हो रहा है सर. बैक एंड आई थिंक रन नहीं कर रहा. अरे सर बैक एंड में प्रॉब्लम आई थिंक. यहाँ से बैक एंड दोबारा रन करता हूँ. 1 सेकेंड सर. सर बैक एंड में दोबारा रन करके देखता हूँ. बैक एंड रन नहीं कर रहा एक्चुअली.
Yeah, sure. Take your time. Not a big deal. And event management is something everyone needs nowadays. Like, especially, it's awesome.
सभी रन कर रहा है वो एक्चुअली उसको जैसे यहाँ पे
Cool.
होता है तो सर ये हो चुका है तो सर यहाँ पे हमारे लाइव इवेंट्स आते हैं आप इवेंट्स क्रिएट कर सकते हो आप उनके लिए रजिस्टर कर सकते हो सपोज मेरे को सब इवेंट के लिए रजिस्टर करना है तो रजिस्टर नाउ आई विल रजिस्टर एंड फ्रॉम हेयर एक मीटिंग लिंक होगा सर उस मीटिंग लिंक पे जा सकते हो आप यहाँ से आप उसको ज्वाइन कर सकते हो तो सर जो जिस टाइम होस्ट बोलेगा आप उस टाइम ज्वाइन कर सकते हो इवन आप टाइमिंग भी स्पेसिफाई कर सकते हो लाइक मैं लॉगिन करता हूँ मेरे को इवेंट क्रिएट करना है तो मेरे को लॉगिन करना ही पड़ेगा home host my event and here you have to enter the details of the event like how to be productive and all that sub description and meeting id you have to generate the meeting id so हमने दूसरा भी सोचा था कि मीटिंग आईडी ऑटोमेटिकली जनरेट हो जाए बट सर टाइम कम पड़ रहा था उसके लिए तो सर यहाँ से कर सकते हैं मीटिंग आईडी जनरेट new meeting id create a meeting for later so we can paste it here start times are like 7:44 p.m. and end time 8:45 p.m. and price इवन हमने सोचा था सर हम प्राइस भी इसमें इंटीग्रेट करेंगे बट सर वही टाइम थोड़ा कम था इसके लिए और स्लॉट्स लाइक नंबर ऑफ स्लॉट्स और सर ये इसमें कर सकते हैं क्रिएट माई इवेंट एंड सर इवेंट क्रिएट हो जाएगा और यहाँ से हम जाके इस इवेंट को देख सकते हैं हाउ टू प्रोडक्टिव ये मैंने भी करा था अक्टूबर 20 के लिए तो सर यही था बेसिक हमारे प्रोजेक्ट
That's pretty cool. Like, do you have any like someone like suppose if I go and I just log in and just create the ticket, will it just तो फिर तुरंत वो इवेंट दिखा देगा या फिर you have
Yes,
some sort
sir.
of moderation
नहीं
as
सर
well?
सर तुरंत दिखा देगा वो लाइक मतलब जैसे
तो-
पीछे बैकएंड पे तो डेटा जा रहा है वो और मीटिंग आईडी क्रिएट हो रही है सब पासवर्ड वगैरह सेव हो रहे हैं वो सारी चीज़ तो चल रही हैं
Okay. So in case you want to delete, you need to delete the data from the database.
यहाँ सर वो हमने सोचा था मतलब इसमें से डिलीट कर लगा दे बट सर वही था अभी टाइम के लिए थोड़ा कम था सर
Awesome awesome stuff. I, to be very
That was
honest, I
great.
also thought of building something very similar to this, and I really liked it. Yeah. So Krishna
Maybe you
said
can
this is
also
nice.
add like a mail thing to it. So when you register, you get a mail with the
Yeah.
Gmail and
Yeah.
जैसे इसको
Yoshi
काफी
says
बड़े लेवल पे लेके जा
really
सकते हैं सर
cool.
इसको हम
Yeah. Aditya says really nowadays everything are online. We need a management tool like this. Shreya says
Yes,
the
sir.
design is very sophisticated, nice. Animesh says great idea, but do keep in mind to face questions like business proposition. How does it solve a problem or backdrop the premier SaaS like your mate, even bright insider, etc. Shantanu says really nice project idea. And yeah, I also say it's really good. Thanks a lot.
थैंक यू वेरी मच
Thanks a lot.
बाय
Aniket.
सर
Bye.
next.
Hi Krishnan.
Hello,
Hello,
sir.
Krishna.
How are you doing?
Hello, sir. I'm fine, thank you.
Awesome.
So what did you build this weekend?
So we have made app called website called Code where people can code together and they can share their code with each other. Also, they can chat with each other, and also they like audio feature. What I'm speaking can be heard by them, and that all thing we have implemented in these 2 days.
Awesome stuff. Do you want to share the screen and show some of
Yeah, sure.
that will be cool.
Wait a minute, I'm sharing the screen, entire screen. Okay, I think it is visible now. Uh,
Yes, Shreya, that is exactly something what we needed now. It's like coding
yeah,
solo becomes boring at times, but coding a pair makes this fun. Awesome. Go for it, Krishna.
so yeah, I think it's visible now. So
He's
okay, so here is the main homepage of the website, and this is the code tagline: code sharing made easy. And here you can join the new room or create room, or you can enter into room. This is the room which I created before. So we have also implemented the light and dark theme over here. So this is a theme for the whole website. First of all, let's create the new room. For new room, you have to write your username or and a room, your room name, and this is for security purpose. If you don't want anyone to join your room except for certain user which have password, so you have to write a password over here, or the default password is 123. If you don't want to enter any password, then the default will be 123. Okay, now you have to create the room, and this is the room. Okay, now let's hide this. This is a room looks like. So here you have to code the project, the code here. Then you have to write the input over here, and you have to write the output over here. This is mainly focused on the competitive programming students, or you can say people. So also they can write here, chat or chat with each other, and also there is an online judge over here which we have used the external API. We don't have time for that API, and we have to complete this project in the 2 days. So we have used external API for this. So it is showing the output, the time, and the success rate. Let's check if we can do like input. We can do this by using input. Wait a minute, this is the distraction. I have to write the input over here. So it is also showing the error if the input is not provided. Okay, so if the input is provided, then it is showing the output over here. You can choose different languages from here. Like if you want to code in C++, then you just have to write the C++ code, or Python, Java, whatever you feel. Then also we have implemented the themes over here, like Monokai or Solaris Dark, etc., and many more. Also, we have implemented the font, so you can say this is the fully customizable editor-like thing. So if you wanted to show the chat section over here. So if your friend is website or this room, then he or she just need to enter the username over here, the user ID, room ID over there, and enter the password of the room. Then just click on the join room. So they can able to see the code over here, your live code over here. Then you both can chat over here like this. It will be reflected over this page, your chat and the relative time. It is posted just now, so it is showing just now. So if I change the code over here, like I'm writing my name, so it is also reflecting back to this website, and that is it for today's. Yes, one more thing. We have tried to implement the audio section, but due to time limitation, we cannot able to do that. But I am willing to show what we have planned for it. So yeah, this is the join audio section. If you click on that, you are connected to each other via audio. Then first of all, you are muted first of all. Then if you click on this, you are unmuted. So it is one good thing that you are muted at the first, so you can enter quietly. So if you want to leave the room, then just click on the button leave room, and you are good to go. Also, we have implemented the dark theme or light theme over here. Mainly, we have focused on the dark theme because all the coders like to code in dark. That's why.
Absolutely.
That is pretty good actually. Like now in lockdown and everything, you're not able to code in at least. So like in
Yeah,
hackathons at least maybe, if not
Crazy stuff,
hackathons, at
guys.
least in
Crazy.
competitive
Yeah.
programming contests like Kickstarter something.
I
yeah.
would say
That's
this is
really
the
This
next
is
big
mainly
thing.
focused. Yeah, this is mainly focused for the competitive programming people. Like it is very useful for them. If you want to join meet or something, you have to share your screen, or you can code on one PC only. But here the limitation, due to that limitation, people are willing for the other platforms. But in this platform we have integrated both, like you can uh, uh, chat with each other, or can share the code. over here, like I am writing over here and it is reflecting over here. See, so it is mainly used for that only. And we have also implemented the online judge, so it will be very cool project, I think.
Awesome. So Shreya
So
says so cool. Vineet says awesome. Shantanu says impressive. Manjit says
thank
very nice
you.
idea. Pranita says wow. Joshit says cool. Prince says this is a great idea. Okay,
Also,
dark mode is
this
love.
project will be
Good.
open sourced. So
Yeah.
if anyone wants to download or fork it and wants to contribute, then they're welcome over here. We will help you if you have any questions about the how it works or what are the steps to start these projects, and that whole thing we will help you if you are willing to join contribute in this project. Also, we will host this project soon, like 1 or 2 days. We will host this project. So if anyone wants to code over here, you are welcome. And from 1 to 2 days, we will also implement this join audio feature, which due to lack of time just now remaining.
I just love the dark
Awesome.
mode more than
Yeah. It's so cool. It's so cool. Like
Thank
write a
you.
blog and like we can discuss on the discussion things and everything we can talk on. It's like it's awesome.
Yeah, yeah,
That's
sure.
that's
That I will do.
so cool. So
Thank
anything
you.
more you want to say, Krishnan?
No, that is it for now. Like I have already told everything about this project. Yeah, if you want to see the code or like that, we have used the Next.js over here for the front end. The client
Mm-hmm.
library we have used Next.js. Then
Mm-hmm.
for the server we have used Node.js, and all the things we have implemented the create save code, join room and create room, all the things. And then for socket we have used the socket IO library.
Mm-hmm.
So that all thing is uploaded already on GitHub, so you can check it over there.
Loved that you wrote in TypeScript. Prince says this is a good idea.
Yep.
We don't have to share our screens and all and all can change the code and run for discussion. It's a good platform. Aparunta says amazing. It's awesome.
Yes, thank you.
I
Awesome
I
love
will
stuff.
it.
Awesome.
really appreciate that.
Yeah. Amrit says well that's a great project. Everyone says it's nice. Let's
You
see
can
what
contribute over
others have
here.
to say. That's awesome stuff. Yeah. Cool. Thanks, Krishnan. Let's have our next hacker and
Yep.
let's talk with you as well. Cool. Krishna OP. Okay, we missed
Yeah.
that and yeah. Hi
And the
Hello,
Rahul.
hello,
Rahul.
hello. Hello. Am I audible?
Yeah, you
Yes,
are.
yeah, completely
How are you
audible.
doing?
Yeah, I'm doing good. I'm fine.
Awesome.
Where are you from actually?
I'm from CT, College of Engineering.
Awesome. Do you want to share your screen, Rahul?
Yeah, sure.
Cool. Go for it.
Yeah, first of all, it was like amazing to see such amazing projects, and this is what we have made. Like we were a group of beginners. We are in the first year itself, so we could develop what we could. So this is the app. The name of the app is H Connect. This is basically to connect people in an hackathon. Like Discord is a great tool for that, but in Discord we are not able to network properly because we don't know all the teams and the members of the teams. So this is an app which should make that possible. You have to log in and sign up for that. For that you need to create an account, and after creating the account, you would be taken to the teams page where you would have all the team name and the team members name, and also their social media accounts will be linked, so that you can like connect to them and follow them and talk to them. Also in the future we are planning to have a chat section so that they can chat with their teammate and join and form teams, which is a big issue in the hackathons. So I think yeah, we could only develop the front end because we were a group of beginners. So we didn't have much idea about the back end, so we could only develop the front end. The front end looks like this, yes. And like it is an idea, it is a budding idea. We are planning to take it ahead and make something big out of it. That's all.
Awesome stuff, Rahul. Like
It was a
it's
pretty
great,
good
like
idea.
you know, being in a freshman year and you're thinking of solving real world problems is pretty impressive. Shreya says, "Wow, beautiful design and great idea by your first year students." It's awesome, Rahul. Much appreciate that.
And it was also amazing to take part in HackOdisha. It was like our first hackathon, and like definitely something to remember.
Thanks a lot. Means a lot to us.
Thank
Sai
you so
Veda
much.
says, "This is great." Shantanu says, "Great design." Yoshit says, "Cool front end." Yeah, it was really cool.
Thank you.
So, okay, let's have our next hacker.
Thank you so much.
Awesome. Hi, Abhishek.
Hello, Abhishek.
Like, in case Abhishek, you are speaking, you are muted, so you can unmute yourself. Come on, hackers, like, join us more. We want to see more such projects and learn from you guys, like what you were thinking while building this and all. Like, it was really awesome to see all these things as of now.
The
Let's
projects
hope
till
more
now were
people
very
join
good.
us.
I didn't expect so good projects, but it was really
Yeah,
good.
come on,
I like
guys.
how most of them are on connecting the people on code and hackathons.
Yeah, it's the building for the community, and it's awesome.
Yeah.
It's something we need now.
So maybe Abhishek. I guess there's some technical issue on Abhishek's side, so
Yeah.
we can
So,
wait a
hackers,
minute.
like, if you want to join us, like, there is a form in the announcement section. You can fill that up, and we will be sharing you the link, and you can join. So, just wait for a while, and you can join us, and we can talk a bit. In case you are on Instagram, you can follow us over there. We are there by webwiz.nitr. We try to post some cool tech related things over there. In case you like those, you may follow us, and this thing can go forward as well. Hi Joshit.
Hello, Jasip.
So I guess it's Joshit.
Hello, hello,
Hi.
hello. I
Hi.
hope I'm audible. I,
Awesome.
Hello.
so how
Cool.
are you? Um, okay, so yeah, our project is not Webwiz. We made a Python project. So the inspiration behind our project was we are first year students. Okay, so we are very much interested in all the hackathons and all this stuff. So what happened is with all the coding and all the programming, all of us were getting bad things. Okay, because everyone was couching, everyone was coding like this continuously. So to solve that problem, oh, okay, I hope I'm audible right now. Hello.
Yeah, it's audible. It's
Yeah, we can
audible.
hear
You can
you.
go on.
Like, go for it, Joshit. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah. So to solve such problems where people don't actually depreciate their health while doing coding and all, we made an app that monitors how you are sitting. Okay, and it reminds you whether you should sit straight or whether the posture you're sitting in is actually good. Let me just share my screen here. Um, share, share screen, and share screen. Awesome. I hope my screen is visible. And okay, let's hop into the project. Okay, I might have to stop my camera here because it involves the camera over there. Okay, so this is our project. We made it in a couple of code, but it required a lot of effort because we were. Oh my god. Um, I don't know why the camera is not working now. Okay, I need to stop Chrome from using my camera over here. Manage. Uh, uh, camera. And now I hope it will run. Okay, I hope it's running. No, it's ignoring my camera frame. Okay, so I'm not able to show it, so I regret that. But let me show you how it works actually. So this is our video. Okay, so over here, whenever I'm sitting here, it actually sees how I'm sitting, and it actually makes points over here. Like it actually marks the coordinates of my shoulders and my hips, like basically the joints, and it sees whether how the joints are allocated, like whether the distance between them is huge or whether the distance between them is small. And then appropriately, it gives me an audio message, like I can hear it in my earphones right now. Like you need to please sit straight, okay? Like you need to sit straight because you don't want to depreciate your productivity due to bad health. So yeah, this was what we made. So for that we used media pipe to track our poses, and we used a couple of other APIs to actually implement all the positioning and stuff. So and we have marked our coordinates in this manner. Yeah, from here. So we marked our coordinates in this manner from where we have actually calculated the distance between these particular normals, and it हाँ राइट बेसिकली यहाँ से पता चलता कि ओके ये बंदा सही से बैठ रहा है या फिर इट इज नॉट सिटिंग राइट or something like that. And that's basically the point. It's supposed to, what do you say, yeah, it's actually supposed to keep you in good health so that you don't lose your health to bad posture.
Awesome stuff, Joseph. Awesome. Like, I guess there is an issue, no problem with the screen being shared or not shared. Not a big deal. We will be seeing that. You can share your project link. I guess, yeah, we can see it now. Okay, now it's gone.
Okay,
Just
I'll just share my
Yeah,
project
we
link.
can see it
now
now.
you can see it.
Yeah.
Okay, it wasn't visible all the time. Actually, it wasn't visible.
No, I guess there was some problem with the
Yeah.
sharing.
Okay, so let me just renounce it. So yeah, okay, so whenever I'm sitting, it marks the coordinates in this manner. Okay, I hope it's visible right now. It marks the coordinates in this manner where it sees where my joints are, it predicts where my joints are, and uses an AI to actually mark those joints. We have used MediaPipe AI for that purpose. And whenever the distance between my shoulders and my hip is less, it gives me an audio message. Okay, it's not a notification, but an audio message directly so that I can hear it and I can actually sit straight. So that, what do you say? वही like okay बंदा सही से नहीं बैठा है तुम्हें सही से बैठो करके so that I can hear it, I'll be notified, and I need to like okay I'll be sitting straight from now on. After 5 minutes I'll again be slouching, and then again I'll get a notification and again I'll be sitting. And for that purpose we have used positioning in this manner. So if the camera is not working, the program I can because the camera is being used by StreamYard, but okay, no worries. So for positioning, we have used this manner where we have marked the coordinates, and yeah, everything's the same. Thank you.
Awesome, Joseph.
The idea
Like
was
that.
great. Fnile found it the best. Actually,
Yeah.
everyone has a posture defect, I guess.
Yeah,
Me, most of the time, I forget how I start sitting and end up in a position I don't want to.
Exactly.
actually,
Like coding, we don't focus on our health, and this is something that was needed. It's cool.
hmm,
Shreya said needed. Amrit says great idea. Awesome.
yeah. Thank you.
Cool. We can have our next hacker. Like Amrit, let's bring them up on the stage. Bye, Joshua.
Bye, Josh.
Hi, Abhishek.
Welcome back, Abhishek.
Welcome, Abhishek.
Hello everyone.
Hello.
Hello.
Can you please add my teammates too into
Yeah,
the
we
stream?
can
Yes.
like
Sure.
Amrit. Do add them. Cool, 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 guys. So you wanna share your screen or
Hello, Sneha.
Yeah,
yeah?
yes.
Hello,
So
hello everyone.
I,
Hello everyone.
you guys wanna switch on your camera? You wanna share your screen? Let's start it.
Just let us know what you build over this weekend.
Yeah, awesome, Abhishek. Cool. Let's start.
Is my screen visible?
Yes, Abhishek, it's visible.
So du- during this weekend, as we all know, during this pandemic and lockdown, we all have suffered a lot as we missed the live classes. Um, though the technical theories and the rest of the subjects can be covered with the help of some online lectures, but the labs that the labs that we do during in colleges and schools cannot be fulfilled in online mode. So we thought of making something that helps people to perform various experiments through their homes. So we have made the project called Virtual Labs. It is an augmented reality app that helps students to perform the experiments in AR mode using various game objects so that they can learn and understand the concepts of all the experiments through their homes. So this is the video.
Abhishek, the voice is not clear.
Virtual Labs. Innovating learning and allying monotony, which allows users to learn innovatively and thrillingly, like never before. Our team noticed that there is a lack of solutions supplementing laboratory education in this COVID-stricken era. Pandemic has forced us to contemplate ways how to make online learning effective, less monotonous and easily accessible. Virtual Labs is our way of combining visualization through the means of augmented reality and education. Now students can learn anytime, anywhere at the mere click of a button. Virtual Labs has three components: experiments, quiz, and apparatus. Using apparatus, the student can interact with various apparatus that a chosen experiment demands and get a proper overview of it from all dimensions. And to encourage learning, we have inculcated an in-app YouTube playing sector, which on a virtual click will stream a video describing the apparatus in detail. The quiz section is where teachers can have a fun time personalizing a quiz for their students in AR. We have also included a mechanism through which various students can attempt the quiz link at the same time. And the students can enjoy themselves answering questions through a virtual medium, while the teachers can monitor the performance of each student without any hassle. Last, in the experiment section, wherein the user can choose any experiment per their wish. And then onwards enjoy a virtual lab experience by following the steps one by one, using virtual buttons, as mentioned on the virtual board. Students can effectively use a burgeoning technology, augmented reality, not for just completing assignment deadlines, but also for the betterment of their futures and knowledge in every aspect. And all of this can be achieved simply by installing a mobile app on their phones.
So that is the demo of our project. And this is our project. Here there are various scenes.
This is a nice learning model actually.
Yes,
Actually,
Abhishek. It's pretty cool.
our app detects the surface of a notebook and it projects all 3D models on the notebook. For example, we have the cover page of this notebook.
As of
Yes,
now, we have included in these models, but but it can be manipulated according to the teachers and the users. The teachers can download the models and then showcase their the required models which they want to teach with. And as per the experiments, the image target can be taken by anything, so it just helps as it's an offline learning app. It doesn't require an internet connection for its functioning. We have added YouTube buttons for the in-stream app play of videos, so to enhance the experience of learning. And we have added a monitoring system too by using MongoDB database, so that the teachers, because it's a virtual medium, so that the teachers can monitor the performance of the students better, even if they are far away. And we have also considered, while in the construction of this project, we also had in mind the children of the government school or in rural areas where they don't have a stable internet connection and less resources. So they can use this app because it just requires a plain surface and a mobile phone, which is there in everybody's hand in today's world. The teachers can use just a phone to demonstrate the concepts better, to make them understand the theories and the concepts better. And they can also get inspired seeing these technologies that they want to progress by learning them. It is all we have constructed this keeping this also in mind. It's a We have also taken in mind the social welfare cause while creating this.
and the UI that we have used in the project is too simple, so everyone can interact with our app very easily.
That's
and
pretty cool.
and for the models and the assets we have created them on Photoshop and Blender. And all the functioning has been done on Unity, and then we are building it on Android so that it can be created in a small app form, so that can be used by everyone. And we are planning to add more components to this just to make it more. We are just till the hackathon has started, and we have built this as of now, but we are planning to progress it and better it as the time progresses.
And our app
Yep.
is also requires a small size of 30 MB, so it is not in bulk that requires much space in our phone, so it can run with easiness and fast.
It
Actually,
just
this project has a lot of growth scope as well.
Yeah, Shreya says, wow, literally solves real life problems, education OP. Manjit says it's brilliant. Ambrit says, was waiting for this personally. And yeah, it is really, really cool. Like, loved what you have built. It's pretty awesome.
thank you so
Hope you
much.
Thank you
guys
very much.
Thank you
enjoyed
so
my
much.
building. Looking forward.
Thank you.
Like, we can have our next hacker. Let's bring them up on it. Hi, Nipun.
Hello,
हेलो।
Nipun.
सो बेसिकली व्हाट वी हैव मेड, मतलब क्योंकि गवर्नमेंट ने काफ़ी सारी मतलब स्कीम्स है, हम जानते हैं कि बना रखी हैं, लेकिन वो हर एक व्यक्ति तक पहुंच नहीं पा रही है। तो मतलब बेसिकली जो हमने बनाया है वो एक जैसे रूरल एरियाज़ में भी लोगों को पता नहीं होता कि वो किस कैटेगरी के अंडर फॉल करते हैं, तो हमने यूज़र से उसका डाटा इनपुट करवाया है। वो उस बेसिस पे हम उनको बताते हैं कि आप इस कैटेगरी के अंडर फॉल करते हो, तो हम उसको सर्च करके देते हैं, और उनकी जो डॉक्यूमेंटेशन होती है, उनको अप्लाई करने का तरीका, एलिजिबिलिटी क्राइटेरिया एंड ऑल द डॉक्यूमेंटेशन वी हैव रिटन इन द सिंपल लैंग्वेजेस। सो शुड आई शेयर वन सेकंड?
Yeah, for sure. Go for it.
So basically, this is our project. Is my screen visible? Can you please confirm?
Yeah, it is.
Yes.
Yeah, this is our first home page. We have made the login registers, FAQs about the government pages that we have. So first we have to register this page. So the password is ABC. Here I am typing. When we register, there will be a mail also that we will get. We have set the mail that you have registered the digital portal, and also the backend will be updated. Likewise, we have used the MongoDB backend for storing the data. Here the password. So it also show the password would be wrong if you will type wrong the password. So the correct password was ABC. So let me correct it and run that. So basically, it will first welcome the user, and these are the four schemes that we have made for now. And once the user will click that, there are the many schemes. But when the user will get the his category is BPL, pregnant, and the other scheme, like we have to just go for the pregnant ladies schemes for the pregnant ladies. This is the scheme that we have made. So this is the whole category idea we have made about the scheme. We have also made the vernacular languages applying here that will using the API, Google API, that will convert the language because some people do not understand any specific language. So it was that for. So if the user also want to update for the more want to know about the more information, then he or she can get to this. This is the official site where the this idea is pitched by the government, because there are many schemes, but there is no such website you can say where all the ideas are collectively shared. So we have made such idea that we collectively share the get the ideas, and we will also tell the people that you he or she will get under that scheme. So basically this was our idea.
Awesome, awesome. It's really cool. Like it's something we really need this because people miss out on things and what they deserve they don't get. This is really helpful. Joshit says this is cool and it's awesome. It's pretty useful, I must say. So, nice. Amrit, let's have our next hacker, Aditya. Cool. Hi, Aditya.
Hello,
Yeah,
Aditya.
yeah. Hi, Aniket. Hi, Sai. How are you guys doing?
Hi. You are sitting
It's
in front of
great.
a green screen? Oh,
Yeah,
that's not a
actually,
green screen. That's a wall. Okay.
can you
It's a
hear me?
green wall.
Cool.
Well, so can you start sharing my screen?
Yeah, sure. We
Yes,
can
yes.
go for it.
Right, just a minute. I'm just sharing that. Yeah, is my screen visible now?
Yeah, it is visible.
Yep.
Yeah, actually, nowadays mental health is becoming very big deal for all the people, and especially for teenagers. Like now, students have just come out of like JEE and NEET exams, so they might have been in a lot of pressure. Even I personally have been a victim of all these things in my when I was preparing for JEE. There's no category. I mean, people of every category can get into many types of mental process like depression, anxiety, and overthinking. So we have created a tool which aims to help them. Like this is we have created a website named as mentally.xyz, and then we are providing various features such as like we have healthcare blogs, then we have timer, meditation timer, of course, then we have a BMI calculator, and some yoga and some beginners yoga tips also. We have also some we have also blogs which is specially designed to help the people to go through this. And in the front end part, we have used React, and then for the animations we have used Optivoice and the framework modules also. And then here in the blog section, what we did is that we have created an backend using MongoDB, and we have created an API using Express, which connects the backend to this site. Then our blog fetches data from our database and then stores it here. So like these blogs are specially designed, and it is designed in such a way that user reads it and instead of, I mean, he feels peace, like mental peace. Then we also have some meditation features over here. Like we have all this created using React, and then we have used one Spotify frame here. So So like here user can set the timer. Here user can like set the timer in hours and minutes, and then he or she can also get the Spotify music from here also. Like we have provided a cool and relaxing music playlist, so which will help them to chill for a little bit. And then here in this feature, we are providing yoga. Like here, the user can first check his or BMI. Like if I will get 463 and the height I will put to 172, then it can show the BMI result so that user can track his or her. And then there are some beginner level yogas in which user can try them in and on. And the main thing is that these yogas doesn't need any special tool or equipment to do it. So like these are some of the best practices which I personally believe that it can help you with if you are dealing with any kind of mental stress, then it can help you. So now this is there is a team which I mean we are a team of 4 members. Unfortunately, everyone is out of town. So I mean all are contributed remotely. I mean I really appreciate that. So due to this, they can't able to join the stream, and we also have created this project in 36 hours. And the main problem which we faced is to like DNS configuration. We have first posted our project in 5 days. Then after that, this is our first time configuring our project in some domain URL. So that took us very a lot of time to figure out what is going on and how to do this. So basically, that's all about our project, and I hope that it will help the people.
I
Bro,
personally
that's
like
really
the UI.
awesome.
The UI
Exactly.
is
The
very
UI
Yeah,
looks so aesthetic.
yeah. Thank you very
Awesome.
much.
Joshit says it's cool. Abha says nice initiative. Joshit again says this looks so
Thank you
aesthetic.
guys
So
for
thank
the
you, Shiva. You
response.
got
I
there.
really appreciate it.
Really, it's cool. I like the
Even
black and
though,
white and then the color patch. It's
well,
cool.
I also like to also do one thing. Like I just forgot. What's one. Can you please show the screen I have shared? So there is like we have created this. So if you like this project, then you can definitely give this a 4 star, and you can also contribute like you have said how to install this project and how you can contribute to this project. So if you like this project, then feel free to contribute to this project. It will be better.
yeah, sure. That is a good
Yeah,
idea and a good UI. So I guess it could go long ways. So thank you, Aditya, for joining us. Maybe we can have a next hacker.
sure.
Hello, Pratyay.
Hello, am I audible?
Yes, you're audible. So what have you got first today?
I have built an Flutter app using an Flutter. I wanted to do something in the healthcare category, so I made an app on that purpose. But I didn't want it to be some basic healthcare, so I made a rehabilitation app on quite a controversial topic on porn addiction. That's what the app basically is for teenagers and the men. Like people don't accept the fact that they're addicted, but there are about 70% people who watch that stuff regularly, and that's really harmful for their health as well as their mentality. So I wanted to make an app which can be used to make them aware of what they're doing to themselves and to their loved ones by doing that stuff, and how to get better to that. So that's what I made in the app. I've used Firestore as the backend and Flutter for the app. So here, this is the onboarding screen. Like there are just some facts, like 70% people who want to achieve something fail because they don't commit. So let's just get started by committing. I use the 90-day plan because it takes about 21 days to set a habit and 90 days to get yourself change your lifestyle. If you do something continuously for 90 days, it becomes a part of your lifestyle. That's the basic goal behind this. And then there's the start thing. Like once you have committed, you are far ahead than the others who haven't even started thinking on that. So you're already winning. So this app is basically a timer. a 90-day countdown timer, which counts how much time you've been sober from adult videos and doing stuff like that. And then there are these little cards where you can track how much you have meditated, reading books, shower, working out, outdoor activities where you can channelize your energy. And then there's this quote section. Like here, there's a quote here. Like we feel down and stuff, we feel like giving up at that time. Quotes really help. And then there's this menu thing that I've had four things: a community page, quotes, overcoming addiction, and motivation. So let's go into community page first. So my basic idea for this was to make a in-app community, in-app forum based for the users, but I didn't have much time, so I couldn't. So I just connected Reddit pages for this, the Nofap community of Reddit here, instead of creating my forum. But I'll do my forum in the upcoming time. So this Nofap forum right here is what I've connected right now to this thing. And just a sec. Okay. So these four are related to Nofap community. And then if you go back here, so there's this quote section right here where we get a lot of quotes. Quotes are always good, at least my opinion. So if you feel down, they really help. And then there's this thing, overcome addiction page, where the user has to sign up for our newsletters, weekly newsletters related to the ongoing research and pros and cons of watching adult videos and stuff. So let me just sign in. With that. So once you sign in here, you get registered automatically in the Firestore database, and this value becomes true, which is send newsletter. So next time you open this, whenever you open this, you'll get this page right here. Right now there are no new newsletters since I signed up for them, so it will show this page. When newsletters will get released, they will appear in this screen right here. And then there's this motivation page, which contains YouTube links and Reddit links for various posts on various Nofap related stuff. So that's pretty much about my app, and this is my Firestore database. It is pretty plain right now because I have made this app only for a single user because of lack of time, and I thought instead of making it multiple user, I'll just implement more ideas I have right now, because I can implement multiple users easily. So I didn't want to go that way right now. And then this was my first time designing something actually on Figma, so it was a totally great experience. That's pretty much it about my app, and these are the design pages I made. I really love the hackathon, and the mentors were really nice, by the way.
Thanks,
Sure.
Pratham.
This idea is pretty good actually. Like talking about
First
something
of
that
all,
is
like,
taboo.
yeah,
It's good.
guy, you have guts. Like, seriously, people
Yeah.
think it's taboo and they just don't show it, but it's awesome. So let's see what people have to say. So Shia says great UI, wow. Then great design, great work, very nice idea. Yeah, such a well thought project, and it is quite visible that a large amount of hard work is done on the project. Very well done, Pratham. By the
Thanks a
way,
lot.
guys, we have 92 crazy projects out there. It's like on a first edition, and we are super pumped to see all of them. Like, we hope you really liked that. And yeah, let's Amrit. Thanks, Pratham, for the showcase.
Yeah, thank you.
Thanks. Amrit, let's have our next hacker. Sai, it's awesome, right? Like, in the first edition, we have 92.
Yeah. Like I didn't expect so
Yeah,
myself.
I was happy on more than 50. Hi, Devi.
Yes, sir. Sir, am I audible?
Yeah, you are.
Yes.
Yes, sir. Sir, let me share my screen.
Sure.
Sir, is it visible now?
I guess it's
I guess somebody has to like that.
yeah, Amrit. What are you doing there? Yeah,
Yeah,
it is visible.
it's visible now. Yeah.
Okay, sir. So this is our project 2 degree. So our plan is to make Earth 2 degree cooler That is, according to the research now, it is 5 degree rising temperature in our Earth, and by 2100 there will be 5 degree rise in the temperature. So we have made a plan to make this under 2 degree restriction, to keep it under 2 degree. So this is our plan, 2 degree. And now I'm going on to the consequences section. It has what are the impacts on Earth, and it has our motive, what we are trying to do. So this is a short video which you can see. Actually, it will be visible on. Okay, let me show it on another scene. So this is our short video on it. So now we are moving into the place section. So it has many links to it, and we have planned, like, we have worked on a API which was developed by MIT, and it has the plan how to restrict it under 2 degree. So this is our part of the plan. So this is our total statistics which we have built through that API. So we have many sections like the coal, oil, natural gas, bioenergy, renewables, and many of the stuffs. So you can see it here, and you can make your own plan. Like, you can modify it, like we take it this side, or we want to maintain the renewables under taxed, so the temperature will also get affected by it. Like you can see there is a 3.6 degree increase, so if we take it back, it will have 3.7 degree. So this is the thing that we have made. And here is another link. It has our videos which you have tagged in, and made a plan on it. Like, our friend has explained it here, and we are actually beginners on this project. So, and we are first years only. So we have made this one. Like, it has the plan. So Sai will be describing it.
Over decades and centuries, and our infrastructure, our technology, our transports, and indirectly our life depend upon oil as a source of energy supply. Oil has its own shortcomings and disadvantages. Oil is a non renewable source of energy, and what a bigger disadvantage it possesses is its contribution to the emission of greenhouse gases. The burning of oil to harness energy releases harmful gases that not only deplete the ozone layer but also contribute to the rising global temperature. So, as a solution, we can look for alternatives of oil in renewable resources and natural gas. Not only this, we can make oil a highly or a very highly taxed substance. So, this would reduce the use of oil.
So as you have seen here, Sai has made the oil to go into very highly taxed, and the temperature has decreased. So this is the simulation which we have made, and on this, any of the people can work on this, and they can make their own plans and stuff. And we have a place section, which if we take, then it shows us that congratulations, you have made the planet blue color by 2 degrees. So now you can go also into the sign in section. You can sign in through your Google accounts, which are made through Firebase. Authentication is through Firebase. Okay, it is, one second. It was working till now. So that is okay. So this is our project which we have made. This is the code, total code, and actually Firebase isn't working here. I don't know what's the problem. Let me reload it. One second. Okay, now it is visible. So if I log in through my account, it will show the 2 degree idea, and it will show us that we are a green superhero, which is a great thing to know. And it will have badges here. Like we are trying to get this project into open source, like any of the people can contribute to it. So we have made badges, and we'll be planning something like that. And this is our GitHub link, and any of those people who want to contribute, they are most welcome, and they can contribute here and get their rewards by seeing their name in the contributor section. So this is our whole plan, and we are trying to make this project a big one. So this is our project. Thank you, sir.
It's really awesome. Let's see what people have to say for this. So,
Personally, I
Sai,
like the UA very much.
Thank you, sir.
exactly. It's so
The
aesthetic.
UI and the basic idea behind it to make the planet 2 degrees cooler, that is pretty good.
Yeah, it's an awesome sustainability project. And moreover, Sai says, go, there we go. Vinit says, I just started literally learning from my project after seeing other projects made by hackers, like we just touched the front end. Don't worry, Vinit, I was in the same condition my freshman year. Awesome. Shankar says, wonderful man, out of the world, but what else? Shantanu says, wow, it is really
Thank you.
nice, Devi.
Thank you.
But
Yes. Thank
Samrit, let's bring our next hacker on stage. Gaurav.
Hello.
Hi, Gaurav.
Hello,
Hi.
Gaurav.
Hello. So, can I bring my teammate as well?
Yes,
Yeah,
sure.
surely.
Yeah. Okay. So, like the idea which we worked on was like it's a fun idea. like, is my teammate. So basically, what happened is like last year I tried, since I'm a first year student, so last year I went to bought my, buy my first laptop. I was pretty confused. I should rather take a Mac or a Windows, but since Macs are damn expensive, so I did not took any risk. So went on with my normal Windows. So I think for that, since didn't have any experience with Mac, so I tried to work something on it. And that's what I worked. Let me show you. I think my screen is visible.
Yeah, it is.
Okay, so my yeah, so my project name is Banana OS. So it's a parody of Mac OS. It looks very similar. So this is the website, it's a browser like web dev project which looks similar to like Big Sur and works almost similar to Mac OS. And this was made to like give out an experience of before purchasing or thinking of purchasing a Mac, if you have an experience on what's going on, like how things work on there. So it's for that only. It's a very pretty basic project, I would say. Only JavaScript, HTML, and CSS is being used.
Sir, yes, our goal with this project was to provide a platform for people who are aspiring Apple developers to try the Mac ecosystem for free of cost. I mean, not like they don't have to invest heavily into an Apple laptop or PC, but they can still start learning about how things work in the Apple side of things. So, yeah, with that in mind, we created our project.
So, like for example, these are some of the initial apps we had installed, like created here. For example, this Excel sheet, which works pretty fine, I guess. No, if you can change the text, you can change the font size, make it bold, italic, strike through, anything.
So everything is, we try to keep 1:1 identical with the original Mac OS. So, but as you can see, we have changed a few logos here and there, changed the apples to bananas, and make the whole thing banana theme. So yeah, we have ported some games as well, as you can see.
So this is the Pokemon card game, a very basic game that's been created, something like this. And we have, like for example, we have a cockpit game, which is something like this. Okay, so let's move on to something like we have a Jira as well.
So, sir,
images.
we could have ported a bit more apps, but in the span of the hackathon, actually, we managed to do only a few selection actually, which we think are iconic Apple apps.
This, this is the Netflix page, like the basic homepage, which doesn't have even the right option as well, and just a static page. But it's basically like to give a kind of an experience to upcoming and new Mac users, which been thinking to invest in a machine which is the most expensive out of all. So idea was something like that. It's also contain a whiteboard. You can write anything, toggle to dark as well. Then we have a camera app. Like I can show you this, but since we are in a video call, the video will overlap with each
There's
other.
a few audio issues here and there,
So this is something like, and again, we have some kind of basic music app. For example, this some basic basic things. We have a books app as well, where PDFs are loaded of 2-3 books. You can read it, enjoy it. At the end, a basic LinkedIn page. That's a description of both of us, Gaurav and Abhimanyu. Myself, Gaurav, is Abhimanyu.
yes, sir. We actually created some wallpapers for it as well. For wallpapers for it.
Again, in the settings section, we have the other wallpapers for it, like this iconic desert wallpaper. This one, you can toggle the whole website into a dark mode. You can toggle it in a light mode. This is the Big Sur page. Created something. So that's all, everything this project contains. I feel like doing this, we really enjoyed, creating something which is, I don't think like it was present anywhere else.
Sir, we are just first year students still pursuing BTech, and it has been an amazing experience for us actually. We learned a lot of things during the span of this hackathon. So we were like very happy to be a part of this.
Crazy stuff, guys. Trust me, it's really, really awesome. By the way, did you implement terminal or like
No,
what I feel
that's
personally like?
So that is on the roadmap,
Yeah.
sir. Actually, first we are trying to create a Docker image of this so that everything works without breaking. Then after that, we'll definitely add the terminal. It's one of the iconic things.
Exactly.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like
But
that
to
was
give a,
make difference, yeah.
yeah, to give a basic
Good,
idea
good.
of how Mac system OS works, and since we are not like, we can't give Apple logo and something like this to the website, so it shifted to Banana OS.
So the
Crazy,
entire project
crazy.
is open source, so you can contribute, help,
Yeah,
or
absolutely. Anyone who wants to contribute and share their ideas and their code snippets, they can definitely do it. So this is like why this project, because it's appeal to a sense of humor. And what it is, then Banana is a web-based parody of Apple Mac OS Big Sur, designed with the objective of giving people the option to try the Mac experience in the web browser before breaking their bank on the Apple ecosystem. It also aims to be free platform for aspiring future Apple code monkeys to learn about the Apple ecosystem and test their applications on it without having to invest in an expensive Apple product. Try the Banana experience, absolutely.
It's really nice, yeah. I really feel you should share this, Like all of the hackers like who are presenting our project should share the GitHub link on Discord so that you can get stars and your project may get some more visibility. So let's see what
Yeah,
people have say. Like, okay, so Shantanu says wow, Joshit says wow, really nice. Devashit says cool. Krishan says OP. Shreya says wow, that says cool. Shagan says wow, first year students making amazing projects, amazing work.
and by the way,
Really
this
cool.
is not something like very dynamic project. It's a basic HTML, CSS, JavaScript project. Like that's what you can do in last 12 to 15 hours max. So that's all we did.
Awesome.
Thank
I
you, sir.
like the idea. It's pretty cool. There is no
Yeah, we are
copyright things
thinking to
people
like
can face on this or that. Yeah.
yeah, we are thinking to like host it somewhere. If we get the free domain from this hackathon, definitely we would like to use it for this as well.
Yeah, you're getting free domain. You can use the
Yep, you
coupon code
can
and take
try
that
the
as well.
XYZ domain.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. You can try it
You
online.
can find it in the Discord channel and the sponsor section.
No worries, we will DM you. Thanks, guys. This is really awesome. Awesome.
Thank you so
Cool.
much.
Thank you, sir.
Amrit, can we have our next hacker, please? Satyajit. Hi. You're muted though.
Hello.
Oops.
Yeah, sorry, I
What's up?
was muted. I could not know. So, should I start?
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure, sure.
So, this is my project. This is Medic Odisha. Like,
Just
during,
while,
yeah, yeah.
yeah,
Is that,
it's visible. Yeah, it's visible
is
now.
it visible?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. So, before starting about explaining my project, I would like to say like how I got the idea about this project. So, a very close friend of mine, he lost both his parents, like his mother and father, during COVID. So, I was like pretty much shocked by it, and then I like got this idea because as his one of his parents, like his father, he died while he was taken from one hospital to another hospital. With the lack of information, they could not actually know like how many free beds are there, in which hospital the free beds are there, and due to the lack of oxygen and such issues. So they actually expired, both of them, due to COVID. So I tried our team, that is the Soul Celestia, have tried to create a platform that have four kind of users. The first three are the normal users, and second one being the hospitals and the NGOs. Here, the normal users can get real-time information about regarding in hospitals, availability of the beds in the hospitals, medications, the oxygen, availability of oxygen in the nearest hospitals, and all the stuff. Similarly, the hospitals can update the number of beds that they are having in real time, and it will be showing to all the people, like the normal users and everyone. And the NGOs, NGOs can the normal users can ping the NGOs if in case they have any like emergency of oxygen, or any people or people may be having many people are like struggling to get medicines. So the NGOs can help them. And also I thought that NGOs can be a very good institutions that can balance and check that no medical shop or hospital are actually hoarding or black marketing the beds or the medicals. So this was the pretty much the idea. So this was the about the idea page, and this can be thought of the people. And we have also added a COVID tracker. This is a very basic thing with the API, but the most important part here we are coming in. So we can log in and give a password, and we can enter which type of user we are. So we can sign in. So as we sign in, we can see here the nearest hospitals are visible here, and it is stored in the backend. And while creating the profile, and you can edit also the profile, and you can change your PIN number there. According to your PIN number, it will be showing the hospital nearest to you, and also the total number of beds and the beds available right now. So this is the case of a normal user. Then we can also see about the hospitals. The hospitals, they can change the number of beds on real time. Here you can see, for take example, there are total 10 beds in this hospital called SCV Medical, and there are total 5 beds are now occupied and 5 beds are available. So I we can the hospital can select actually 2 beds from the available beds and send it to the occupied beds, and they will be coming here like in real time. And this will be available here, and the available beds will be now 3, and it will be shown in the normal users page. So also the hospitals can also know about the stocks they are having in their own hospitals, also the stocks in the nearby hospitals. So as if there is a case of emergency in any other hospital, so they can send either oxygens or any useful medicines or like drugs, so that many lives can be saved.
So this was the total idea. And NGOs, they can get the pings of all the people, like normal people, what are the needs, and needs of the hospital, and they can also see the stocks that are left with themselves only, so that they can order more and more stocks, so that they can help the people that are out there. So no one will actually die for actually without getting without getting oxygen or any kind of uh, 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 like uh, uh, drugs or anything. And at last, here is the admin page, and we are suggesting that this should be the government. They should only allow the legit like hospitals and NGOs to actually enter this app and use this, so it will be beneficial for all of us. So this was my project, this was the project, and this was it totally. And we have used MongoDB for the backend, and for the front end we have used React.
This is
Thank
awesome.
you.
Yeah, this is
That was
awesome.
a
Let's see
pretty
what people has to say for this. So Satyajit said this is awesome when it says Medioic Odisha. Like, okay, so he has written your project name. Shreya says, wow, great design, amazing idea. Medic Odisha, OP name, very well thought. Name OP, wow, amazing. Okay, so and then Shantanu says, amazing project.
Yeah.
Thanks,
So
Satyajit. It's
actually,
I
the
know,
main
yeah.
motive was not actually the project, but I actually was very shocked by the fact that people can. I actually thought that nahi, bas, it is hoax that people die without oxygen and all this. But one of my very closest friend actually, he has suffered, and both of his parents were died within a span of only 15 days gap. And he's studying also in my college, and I saw him in front of me. He lost both his parents, and uh, he's in such a situation, he's not being able to pay his even his college semester fees and all. So we our team took upon us to create something which would like uh, uh, go out there, and it can be used in real case scenarios, so that this kind of situation where actually people don't have the information, they can go, they have all the money to save lives, but they don't have the proper information so as to where to go. So people are losing life actually on the ambulances, while they're traveling to from one hospital to another hospital. They're going to one hospital and there is no bed, though no doctor to attend the patient, and the patient is very serious, and they are going to another hospital, and in this only the deaths are occurring. So it was very it's very bad. So we tried to do something from our side to actually help in this regard.
Yeah, it's been, I don't
that
know.
was a very noble idea actually. So
Yeah.
I like it.
Thank you.
The pain, obviously, the he bears we cannot share with him. Like it's way more than we can think of.
Yes.
He's grateful
Thank
to
you.
have friends like you who feels for him. It's
Thank
good.
you.
And thanks, Satyajit, for your motive in building this. Means a lot.
Can I leave?
Sure. Amrit, we can have the next hacker. High plastic.
Hello, plastic.
High
So we have
plastic. Okay.
plastic.
Hi,
Yeah,
Amisha.
hi.
Hello, Amisha.
Oh, I'll share my screen.
Yeah, sure. You can go for it.
Yeah, sure.
So there is some echo, I guess. Cool.
Okay, so we built this project called Raksha,
Just
and
a
the
moment. Like
tagline
it's
is
not
okay,
being
okay,
shared as of
sure,
just
sure, sure.
yeah. Go for it.
So we built the project named Raksha, and it is a virtual self-defense trainer. So yeah, here's a PPT we'll be sharing. This is a demo of the UI. So the problems that women in India face are very, very known to everybody. So women's safety in India and all across the world has always been a challenge for law and order, and rape and sexual molestation are some of the problems women face in India. We tried to solve this problem and we came up with three solutions. We came up with this solution which has three modules under law and order, equal opportunities, and self-defense. So we kind of train women on how to move forward with all of these three. We give them out quizzes on how they can attempt on what is the right choice they can make in a certain situation. We give them case studies where they can make the right decision and gain points and move up the leaderboard. And then for self-defense, we have something where they can, first of all, they can learn from certain videos, self-defense videos, divided into again various modules, and then they can practice that on our web application. And then when they practice, they'll be graded according to how accurate they performed. So instead of trying to explain my idea, I'll just move forward. So we have the three modules here. Yeah, and this was what I was talking about. So we have lessons, and each lesson will contain certain instructions on how to do it, and then they'll contain a video that you can watch on how do you do a elbow strike on when somebody is attacking you, how do you escape it. And then again we have questions that you can the quiz that I was talking about. You'll be given certain situations and you attempt the quiz, and you'll be rewarded for that. So the technologies that we've used are Flask, Firebase. Flask and Firebase have been used on the back end. Flask is actually the entire backbone of our web app. We've used blueprints for proper structuring, and that is it. And Firebase for authentication and user data storage, where we storing all the scores and everything. MediaPipe, TensorFlow, Keras, and OpenCV all go in the computer vision part, where we are detecting and predicting the accuracy of the move they perform. And if you go into further details, so this happens via pose detection and LSTM. So the model that we have used is actually part of computer vision, and then we have written the LSTM code. So you get the key points from a person's posture, and the key points are calculated in an array, and that array we feed to the LSTM for training. So if somebody who doesn't understand all the technicalities, this is what we're doing. So you play some video, the pose detector will detect the pose, and then the LSTM network will do the calculations to predict what is the actual activity going on. Oh, okay, so this is a video. So pardon me for the video quality though, like the thing we use for making the presentation is kind of off. So yeah, that was a project presentation, and that was about it.
That's
That
pretty
was
cool. Before you leave the stage, what's your name though?
I am Akshita Dikshit, and I'm from AAA Kalyani.
Awesome. And let's see just a moment what people has to say. Shreya says very well thought, well done girls. Shantanu says nice. Wow, very important to practice correct stance. Very well done. Awesome project.
Thank you so much.
Amrit, we can have the next hacker, I guess. Awesome.
Hello,
Hi
Sanskar.
Sanchkar. Hi Geeta.
Hello, hello.
Hello.
Am I visible?
Yeah, you are.
Yeah, you're visible.
Let me just share my screen.
Sure.
Okay, I guess my screen is visible.
Yeah, it is.
Okay. So yeah, this is our website that we have built in this 36 hours. Our website is called as Medline Pro. So our best website basically combines two ideas. The first is the like providing blood to the people who need it, and the second is providing like a database where you can store your previous medical history. So the idea came from the point that when we were in hostel, there was jaundice in our hostel. So there was a guy who had high blood pressure, but when he went to the doctor, then the doctor didn't know this, so he gave the medicines of jaundice, due to which his jaundice got cured. But he later for some days he was he had to go through a medical course. Like he was bed rest for some 2 days, I guess, for because his blood pressure levels elevated like steeply. So from this we got the idea that if everyone will have a proper database of their previous medical history, so it will be useful while providing in such cases. Like you just don't need to just go and say, doctor, that I have this or I have that, or you can just forget the points, so you can just save it and you can show it to them. So and the other point is the hospital login. So let us start with the hospital login. So various hospitals can just click, this is our means the home page, and this is the hospital login section. So here the hospitals can enter their like the hospital name, their address, and the city, the email ID, and the phone number. And the most important part is the amount of blood they currently have, like the O positive blood, how much they have in the blood bank, O negative blood, A positive blood, all this. And once they register, okay, bhaiya, so shall I enter this and register? So like it will take some time. Hello.
Just try to log in, Sanskar.
Okay. So here we'll just register, and once we click register, this entire thing will get saved in our database securely. So if you have already registered and you want to see that your database, like what is about your like hospital and all this data that has been saved, you can just log in here. And for example, this is the Capital Hospital. So I have just kept the email ID as capital@host.org, and the password is capital. So once we click login, so here they will get the hospital name, the address, and all the the hospital also can also see the database. But the most important part is not the hospital seeing the database, but this one, request blood. So if someone is in dead need of blood, so he cannot just go on calling on hospitals and know about where the, like for example, a person is needs A negative, AB negative blood. So AB negative, as we know, is a very rare class of blood. So in that case, he can just, or he or she can just go to request blood, and here he will just need to type a city. So for example, we have added a database, like we have added some 7 or 8 hospital cities of Bhubaneswar. And yeah, and there are some, and I think there are two of Surat, one of New Delhi. So this has the most, like, so this was all the data we were able to add in like 36 hours. So once he clicks on BBSR, this is Bhubaneswar, and then request, then he will get, or he or she will get all the like this is the first hospital name, the address, the phone number, so he can contact, and the email ID. And then this is the hospital name, Sunshine, and the address, and also how much blood of like O positive blood, how much is there, and for like all this, all this information will be in his hands. So so he can just contact for the blood, and he doesn't need to go to the hospital and ask for that whether this blood is available or not, and all those things. So this is basically the idea. And including this, we also have this user login. So if you as a user, you want to log in, so you can just your like register, you can just give your name and email ID and everything, and here you will search your medical history, and this is the same thing, you can just sign up. And your medical history, you can give your sign up, and while login also, you can just give in your email ID and password and log in here. Once you log in, it will just show you the database simply. That's just a simple stuff, like but the main part that our idea source is the request blood part, because I think like blood, most of the times blood is available in the blood banks, but the people are not able to get it because of like the communication and information, lack of communication, lack of information. The next part is that if as we see that in the user login, we get like opinion on donation. So if someone wants to donate the blood, so for that, as we know, donation, like there are some a person should take some advices while donation. So for this, we have the health advice section. So here we have written some advice that for the health before the donation and after donation. And then we have some sponsorship options too if someone wants to like support us. So this is the sponsorship button. So here anyone can like the individuals who want to support us can just support us through this QR code. But if someone wants to like properly sponsor us, so we will be just putting the logo in our website, and also in the like while providing blood, like they will give you that spongy balls, so sponge balls, so we can just go collaborate with them. If some like company would or some startup would like to sponsor with us, so it will be a like boost for them and us both, like some people will know about the startup. So for that they can just reach out to us here as we say, we had this reach out to us link. So and then just contact us to this. And for this we have used the MongoDB to save all this data. And this is just a brief information about our website and what we think, our views. So this was all our website. Thank you.
This is a great idea actually, because unifying everything in one place is what we are looking for right now. And this was a great one to integrate all the hospitals that need to be shown at a place. So great idea, Sanskar.
Thank you.
Exactly.
Thank you.
And Shantanu says great project. Shreya says well thought. And yeah, exactly. Like it goes and something it's important. It's like pretty useful. Yes,
Actually,
exactly.
the
Thought.
main thing that we tackle the problem is that we were thinking that we will just include in hospital API. Then then the hospitals don't need to just come and type their. They just need to do it once, but they don't need to do that. But we didn't find any API for, so we had to just change the idea and just like improvise the idea a bit. So that was the main difficult way to tackle. Uh, Thank you.
Thanks. I guess that ends our project showcase section. So
They're pretty good
like
ideas actually.
exactly. Amrit, can you just allow my screen share? Cool. Thanks guys for joining. It was really nice having you all. Next, we will be having the top 10 teams who will pitch. We will be going live for that as well. The teams will be pitching to the judges. The judges will be cross questioning them, and you can see them all in front of your eyes. And the reason of us doing this is because we want to keep everything pretty transparent, and we also want to showcase at least our top 10 projects and how they have built them. The way they are thinking to build and they are moving forward is something we want you guys to know. So that, yeah. Sai, if you want to say something, you can add.
Actually, the top 10 projects will be on a whole different level, as the judges will also be there and they will be asking them questions. So we'll be seeing a pretty breakdown of the whole project. So it would be great, like if everyone can join and know what the top 10 did, which set them all apart.
Maybe there will be a bit delay in the time because the projects are so good that judges are taking a little bit more time to decide the top 10 projects. But yeah, we will
I
break
guess the
the
judges are
ice pretty soon.
overwhelmed.
Yeah, exactly. So we are with the 92 crazy projects submission. It's cool. So Rituraj, yeah, it's all the projects are super great. Yeah, well done everyone. Congratulations on participating and submitting and building a good project. I'm happy with so okay. Yes, Shantanu. So thanks guys for joining. We are ending this now. Bye bye.
Signing out.